Have you ever wondered why there are moments when you feel utterly exhausted and completely stuck, yet the world around you is frighteningly silent? It's not because you don't matter, but because there is a truth that sooner or later everyone has to face. No one is coming to save you. It sounds harsh, but if you stay calm long enough to reflect, you'll realize this isn't meant to crush you, it's meant to wake you up. We grow up holding many beautiful beliefs, that when we struggle, someone will appear, that if we try hard enough for long enough, life will eventually be kinder to us, that when we're too tired, we can just stop and somehow everything will work out. But real life doesn't operate like a movie where the main character is always favored. Life is more like a river. It keeps flowing. If you stand still, you get swept away. If you fall, the water remains just as cold. It doesn't warn itself for you. Many of us are unconsciously waiting to be saved, waiting for someone who truly understands us, waiting for a life-changing opportunity, waiting for the day when we finally have enough motivation, inspiration, or perfect conditions to start taking life seriously. We call it not the right time yet. But sometimes that's just a gentler way of saying we're avoiding responsibility for our own lives. It's like standing in a dark room. Instead of getting up to turn on the light, we sit there waiting for someone else to walk by and do it for us. Here's the irony. The more we wait to be saved, the weaker we become. Because every time no one shows up, we tell ourselves, maybe I'm not important enough. Maybe I'm not good enough. Maybe this is just my fate. But the truth isn't that you're weak, it's that you placed your hope in the wrong place. No one is obligated to arrive at the exact moment to pull you out of problems that you are the only one living with every single day. Think about this. If you haven't truly sat down to listen to yourself, why would you expect anyone else to fully understand you? If you haven't faced your fears, your laziness, or the habits that quietly harm you, how could anyone possibly save you from them? Saving someone who is drowning is hard. Saving someone who is clinging tightly to the bottom is even harder. And yet, this is exactly where another door opens. The moment you accept that no one is coming to save you, you gain the chance to save yourself. It sounds heavy, but it's actually liberating. Because from that moment on, you no longer live in disappointment toward others. You stop waiting. You start asking different questions. What can I do, even just a little, today? Not changing your entire life, just waking up 10 minutes earlier, putting your phone down a bit sooner, saying no to something you already know is bad for you. Someone once said, adulthood isn't when you have all the answers, it's when you stop waiting for others to answer for you. When you stop blaming circumstances, the past, or other people, you reclaim something essential: control. No matter how chaotic life becomes, you still have the right to choose your attitude and your next action. And sometimes, one small action, repeated long enough, is enough to pull you out of the darkest place. Think back. In the hardest moments of your life, who stayed? Not promises, not fleeting words of encouragement, but you, exhausted, confused, yet still forced to keep living. So maybe you're much stronger than you think. You just forgot because you've been looking outward for too long. No one is coming to save you. But this is not a sentence, it's a reminder. You are not powerless. You are not a side character in your own life. You may move slowly, you may stumble, you may not know where you're going yet, but every step you take on your own is worth infinitely more than standing still waiting for a miracle. So perhaps the question you should carry with you after this video isn't, who will save me? But rather, if no one comes today, am I willing to start saving myself? And if you've listened this far, maybe something inside you has quietly stirred, not because these words are extraordinary, but because you've been there, waiting, hoping, exhausted, just like this. No one is coming to save you. But the moment you truly understand that, you've already walked half the journey. The rest doesn't need to be grand. It only needs to begin with one small decision today. To live more consciously with yourself. To stop avoiding. To stop postponing. If this video made you pause and reflect, leave a comment sharing what you're struggling with right now. Writing it out is also a way of facing it and beginning to change. And if you find content like this meaningful, subscribe to Listen and Reflect, so that whenever you feel lost, there's still a place that reminds you. Awakening is the starting point of all transformation. You don't need someone to save you, because you can become that person for yourself.